Now invite Siddarth Bhamre into this conversation. Morning, Siddarth. I'm sure a whole lot of viewers want to hear how to trade the Nifty today. Unabashedly long, you would think?
Good morning, Lata. We are not very optimistic on market and this bounce back. If data as of now is suggesting that this bounce back may not sustain for a longer period of time. Even if you look at just yesterday's data, we didn't see FIs buying in index futures or cash market substantially, and there is a huge buying in index options from them. And if you look at the options data, the highest built up which we are seeing with significant rise in implied volatility is in 7700 put and 8600 call, which is deep out of money. Both are deep out of money. So there is state of confusion even among the stronger hands. If I take bit longer frame data, then clearly it's mainly short covering rally which we have observed, because first half of April series we saw unwinding of longs, second half of April series we saw formation of short positions, and we have seen rollovers of those shorts. Even if you look again, going back to yesterday's market move, most of the private sector banks, ICICI Bank, SDFC Bank, Axis Bank, Kotak Bank, these banks didn't show great move. Not just private sector banks. If you look at stocks like Tata Motors and L&T, these stocks were not positive, which clearly states that yesterday's rally was more of Lagarde's rally, where we have seen, apart from oil and gas sector, which has good news in terms of higher crude oil prices and petroleum prices increasing, most of these stocks have gone up because of short covering. So such rallies are generally not sustainable. The immediate resistance which we are seeing for market is around 8450 odd levels, and if I see market going to these levels and FI is not buying this market, we would be tempted to go short in this market.
8450 is a distance, yeah, Siddarth. So from 8330 to 8450 also you're not recommending long?
No, I'm not suggesting. For positional traders also, I'm not suggesting to go long. And if somebody is a short-term trader, intraday or 1 or 2 days trader, then also yesterday's data was not very encouraging. To be on a safer side, I'm saying that on 100 points, one should create short positions. But for short-term traders, there is no indications that this rally would continue even for 100 points.
Okay. Siddarth, you have a couple of trading ideas for today. 2 sell calls, one on Bharti and one on ICICI Bank. Just take us through them.
Yeah, so Bharti has seen a huge amount of short positions built up in fag end of April series, and we saw good rollovers in that counter. Now we have seen good bounce back in yesterday's trading session, and that is mainly because of short covering. 395 to 400 is strong resistance. We are not expecting the stock to move over those levels. So at probably 3-4 rupees or 1% rise from current levels, one can go short in Bharti and trade with negative bias. It can come down to the support levels of 370. 372 is our target. ICICI Bank, after that, numbers showed a good rally. Interestingly, here also we have seen that the rally is mainly because of short covering. Unlike Axis Bank, where rally or bounce back post numbers was because of formation of long position, ICICI went up only because of short covering. Yesterday's session, we haven't seen any fresh buying over there. In fact, stock closed in red. So this bounce back can be utilized to go short around current levels, or slightly increase, say 0.5% or 1%. One can go short with a stop loss and targets mentioned on your screen.
All right. No longs at all, Siddarth?
Well, I forgot to mention in the mail that Wipro, Infosys are buy ideas. We are quite upbeat from trading perspective in IT space. In fact, 2 sectors which we, at this point of time, if IT index and oil and gas index would have been active, we would have a pair trade where we go long in IT and oil and gas and short Nifty. So we are quite optimistic that ONGC and Reliance, which have shown huge moves, these moves would continue, and Infosys and Wipro would be bets where downside appears to be limited. There are a lot of short positions. With other industries not doing well and rupee depreciating, I think a lot of buy sides who are just talking as of now to shift into IT have not started shifting, and that shift would lead to some decent rise from current levels in IT.